Since the Industrial Revolution, Detroit was always known for boasting the heart of the Motor City. With its immense presence over the automotive scene and fleet of workers, the city's car production remained unparalleled to any of its kind. We were the staple center for the world's most predominant car scene and were booming in the eyes of most Southerners. Despite knowing the history of such an affluent city, people have still managed to underestimate the true talent which lies beneath the hearts within. For me, the automobile is more than just a car. It is an artifact which represents the blood, sweat, and tears my family poured into the car industry long before my time. While growing up in Detroit, cars were a beacon of hope, a way out of poverty, and a weekend hobby as workers invested countless numbers of hours into perfecting the automobile. It wasn't long before competition arose. The Germans had already entered the competition and were on our heads when it came to refining the automobile. Now, for decades and decades to come, Chrysler and BMW have been warring to produce the most refined luxury vehicles with the most amount of power. The war is on, my friends. Emerging out of the heart of the Motor City, I too had dreams of being a part of something great. From a very young age, I had always had the desire to go fast. I always dreamed that just like many before my time, I would too be able to further the nation's legacy of innovation Detroit's pioneers have made a way for. From tinkering around with Legos at the age of 3 to detailing cars out of my parents' garage, my eye for precision within the realm of engineering is what continues to drive my interest for fine motorsport. No matter how much my family tried to tell me to slow down, I had fallen in love with the car scene and was captivated by the way some of our world's most immaculate sports cars commanded the highway at ease. Before acquiring a seat behind the wheel of my parents' sports car, I had always been intrigued by the way cars have changed the way we interact as a society. No longer is distance a barrier. Thanks to cars, we can move at ease and accomplish more than ever before. Imagine a world without modern transportation. Life would just not be the same. Cars have expanded my horizon and allowed me to see things from the perspective of engineers who have trained their minds around the idea of precision and immaculate detail. From the moment I looked under the hood of my grandmother's cherry red Corvette, I knew I had always wanted to dedicate my life to mastering such an elaborate machine. Besides working on cars for fun, the car scene has shown my family the value of working together as a team and has created a community within their neighborhood that was once a violent place. Instead of shooting each other whenever an altercation arises, people now ballot their discrepancies out a quarter of a mile at a time with their cars. Furthermore, such vehicles have touched the community where my mom was raised and brought about unity as well as teamwork. Individuals now had enough experience to open body shops and performance centers as trades. As my mom once stated, Detroit was an empire built around the premise of cars. Once kids graduated from high school, no one thought about college.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you, more than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers, the one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for.
This is the Motor City. And this is what we do.
For many, life within the factory was a way of life, and despite its rigorous nature, it made careers for those in search of contributing to the car culture. Moreover, the industry was comprised of a community of workers who all went through the struggle together and came up from working along the assembly line. That's the Motor City. That's the power of Detroit.